Number 2, reading aloud your daily text.
山雀邻居第5章，自由飞翔。这只幼鸟持续飞翔，而且隔天清晨，其他幼鸟也开始飞翔。山雀的记性很好，那帮助它们在冬天储存许多食物。一旦它们离开鸟巢，鸟儿们就不会回去鸟窝，但会在附近盘旋。
Hi everybody and welcome back to the second part of our class. It's reading time, not silent reading, reading aloud. So you can practice your reading, speaking, and pronunciation skills all at once. We have a new article. It's Resident Chickadees, Chapter 5, Flying Free. We've already read 4 chapters in previous weeks. This is the final chapter in this story. So let's see what happens to the little chickadees. We watched on as the baby bird tried out flying and landing, clinging and avoiding various obstructions in its path. I thought it looked best when it's in the foliage of the honey locust tree or the magnolia. Sitting on the concrete or in the gutters just did not look safe from what I had seen in those last few hours. Everyone was impressed by our enthusiasm over the flight and fright of the chickadee. Upon hearing our tale, people frequently recalled delightful memories of chickadees they have heard and seen in their own lives. With brains that provide them unique memory when compared to other birds, black-capped chickadees are able to stash and remember an entire month's worth of food caches for later retrieval. This attribute allows them to live through cold Canadian winters. They do not migrate. The rest of the chickadee family took flight the next morning, with parents giving vocal instruction, while Jen, Brian, and I tracked and aimed our water pistols at the cats, working to avoid further disaster from striking the fledgling brood. Once they leave the nest, chickadees don't return, but stay within a 1-block territory for summer, and then expand their territory in the winter. We have been graced by them all since, in short visits around the garden, and most recently taking baths in the courtyard pond. They are such delicate creatures to look at, and apparently well equipped to survive life's challenges. When we hear their song, chick-a-dee-dee-dee, you can't help but look out and see what they're up to. Our community birds. How sweet. That's it for our chickadee story, Chapter 5, and that brings it to an end. So it looks like the little birds finally got out and started flying with their parents and flying independently. Once they leave the nest, they never come back, but they stay in the same area, and they were enjoying themselves, and the people had a great time watching the little birds grow up. So that's it for our reading. Now it's your turn to read the article aloud. Give it your best shot. It might be a little bit tricky, but try your best to read it aloud, and your English will improve. Let's go on to the next part of our class.